Hello, Boss Word. Welcome to Boxing Block Center. Let's talk about Dazn. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the live streaming service yet, go check it out. Dazn is a live streaming service that I have been subscribed to since last year. And I guess in America right now, they just got to know about the name few months ago. Which is logical in a way, because in America they've got the likes of ESPN, likes of Showtime, They've got all sort of, platforms in America. So, but Dazn is something new. Listen, first of all, I'm not trying to promote Dazn because, listen, I don't get a penny from them. But I'm just trying to give you my own experience, as a subscriber. I've been subscribed to Dazn since last year here in Germany. I've watched a couple of sports that I like, sports that I didn't even watch before, but I've managed to grow into the sports, just to watch it. Like NFL, what they call football in America, which I call rugby. I've got to like it in a way that really I'm not a huge fan, but I've got to like the concept. How guys booze around the ring and all that stuff. So it is quite interesting. It's an interesting sport, but can never be compared with the real football, which you play with your foot. Okay. It's no soccer. Dazn has been doing a very good job. I got to watch fights like Mayweather versus McGregor, Conor McGregor, for only €10 a month. And I guess a lot of you guys in America and the UK paid for that. I paid like $100 for that. Well, I watched it for free. I mean, not for free, but I paid every month. Okay, it's paid every month. So, Dazn is a platform I would like to see in Nigeria. But Nigeria being the global house of Africa, we've got a very huge economic power. So, and Nigeria loves sports. And Nigerians love sport a lot. First, we love football. Football is the national sport in Nigeria. And then, boxing is not really popular, but a lot of people watch boxing. We watch boxing, but when you tell your father or your mother that I want to become a boxer, they might not be happy with the decision. Because Nigerian parents want to become a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer, become something, you know what I mean? They just like that, This is in our DNA to become something great. But sport is another stuff, especially football, which is very nice. We've got talented footballers like JJ Okocha, Kanawankwo, Peter Odewingi. Those are legends in the sport. Arawa. We've got the likes of Ayegbeni, Ikbeba, Omokachi, Babangida. All those are top legends in football, and well recognized in Nigeria as well. So I think Dazn platform is good. You only have to pay $10. I mean, I pay $10 a month, and I get to watch every Matchroom cards. And I even watch HBO card, even Showtime cards sometimes, like the Conor McGregor and the Mayweather fight. It was on Showtime, and I watched it on Dazn live and direct. And I think it's time for Dazn to launch their platform in Nigeria because we've got like DSTV there. DSTV is a cable network, okay? And sometimes they push it around. They increase the monthly fee, okay? And you don't really get everything you want. There are some channels that you have to pay more for it. And I've got some friends who are very, angered by that. They are curious. They are just kind of saying that, hey, I wish we could have something like a live streaming service because that's the future. And if you're a ring boxing fan in America and you're not subscribed to Dazn because you don't like Eddie Hearn, that means you are a fool. Because first of all, Dazn is not owned by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn works for Dazn, okay? Eddie Hearn is just a business partner to Dazn. And when his contract is done, if he does not deliver, they are going to look for another person. But I think Eddie Hearn will deliver anyway. So Eddie Hearn is a phenomenal promoter, so he's got to deliver. Like the likes of Deontay Wilder trying to, badmouth Dazn, saying that Dazn is not good, and all other fanboys and their channels calling it these nuts, other stuff, are just plain ignorant. If you call yourself a real boxing fan, then you don't have to care about a promoter. You have to care about the sport of boxing. And this is what I want you guys to understand. The reason why Joshua and Wilder isn't happening next is because of the Dazn and Showtime, situation. Dazn outbid Showtime for Parker and Povetkin fight. That should tell you a lot. In fact, Showtime wasn't willing to, bid more. That shows that they don't really have the interest of Anthony Joshua in their heart. Steven Espinoza is a weasel. Just like Conor McGregor called him. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to badmouth Showtime because I watch Showtime as well. I mean, I don't pay for it anyway, but I watch most of your events in Dazn here. Right now it's not really available anymore. Like the last fight. It wasn't shown on Dazn, but with HBO, I watch it as well. Like the Alvarez and Aleida and Kovalev. Aleida Alvarez versus Kovalev fight. I watched it on Dazn. So Dazn is a very good platform for you guys in America to really embrace. And I think it's time for them to launch their platform in Nigeria. Nigerians need it. A lot of Nigerians have been complaining to me that they need a live streaming service. We know we've got like Kwesi Sports, ESPN. Man, I don't give a fuck about Kwesi Sports, ESPN. You know what I mean? So I don't really admire Kwesi Sports. I think they are trying, but they are not for the future. Okay, Dazn is for the future. So you guys should go subscribe to Dazn. Once it launches in America, go and subscribe. If you're a real boxing fan. But if you're a water fanboy, you can say, oh, fuck off. Listen, and also the plus side of it is that is only 1 month free. You've got 1 month free trial to test it, whether you like it or not. But I'm just curious about whether the fight in America, I mean, you guys will be seeing a little fight in America, whether they will also show it on Dazn Germany. So I need to know that because, you can't be paying money and, paying for a service. You don't really, you don't get a fight. So you want to see, okay? Hopefully they do that. Hopefully they don't cheat anyone. All fights should be on Dazn, no matter the location. All boxing matches should be there, definitely. I don't want to hear shit. All boxing matches will be there. If you're in Germany, it should be there. If you're in anywhere you are, it should be there. Dazn should have the rights for that. So that's my thoughts about Dazn. Dazn is a live streaming service that is really emerging into the American market right now. And they just launched Dazn Italia not long ago. Even legend like Luis Figo, the football legend, was there, was in attendance. So that's my opinion about Dazn, and I think it's a good platform. Guys, when it launches in America, go subscribe to the platform. Subscribe and you get a lot of good content, so hopefully. That's it for now, guys. So like the video, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Cheers, everyone.